This time around, we are diving into security. Edo At 33 and the security situation. Honorable Wadai, over to you. In terms of security, how have we fared as a state?
Well, if we go back to the genesis, we know how it worked in the early 2000, and especially the upper Sokomba. It was a no-go area after 6 p.m. And we have several police commissioners who came. The recent one that was transferred from Edo State. When we came on board, precisely the year 2000, we foresaw a situation where the herdsmen and the kidnappers, the bandits, we would be terrorizing the people of Edo State. What I did at that time was to write a bill that was introduced to Edo State House of Assembly, the prevention of cattle grazing within the Benin metropolis, that was introduced to Edo State House of Assembly. But unfortunately, the people, the House of Assembly members, they did not comprehend what we wanted to achieve. And at present, that bill is still gathering dust in the Edo State archives. If they had listened, read, and passed that bill at that time, would have been able to solve the problem of insecurity, not only in Edo State, in Nigeria at large. There was, so far, they came with the vigilante group that is, complementing the police force. They have been very effective to some certain extent, and the number of kidnapping in Edo State has reduced, tremendously. And I also believe that the executive is playing a very vital role. And but what happened some time ago along Airport Road was something we could not comprehend. The police commissioner was part of. He was at the airport, and he allowed some hoodlums, miscreants. They took the laws into their hands, and where a police officer was killed and two others were injured. So far right now, we've not held the outcome of the investigation. We want those that participated or partook in that exercise to be brought to book, so that the Edo people can be at rest and we can have so that next time such a thing will not occur.
Happened. All right, all right. But from your own stand, we're doing better now in terms of security, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now let me come to Apostle Alfred Uyosa. Security-wise, some are saying that we're still having this spate of kidnapping, we're still having this spate of court-related killings, we're still having this spate of political unrest in Edo State. We are 33 years old. If you talk about security, how far have we gone?
Yeah, basically, the governor has tried when it comes to security. There is no nation in the world where you will not find little pockets of insecurity. And for adult, as of today, we have a control center. A lot of persons does not even know. There are cameras everywhere right now. A lot of persons does not even know. Even while we are in this studio, they know that something is going on in a local. Every exit point of the state, there is camera. But nobody knows. So with that, it's very easy now to checkmate crime in the state. Now let us go back to the Benin Auchi Road. Before now, you can't go through Benin Auchi Road because of the high rate of kidnapping. So the government, in its wisdom, let us approach the federal government. Let us see how we can bring in a military base down. And with that, the government has been able to build a forward-based center in the hall. With that, you have been able to tackle the issue of kidnapping on that route. If you come back to the city, crime has reduced, not total. but crime has reduced. A lot of persons now cannot sleep with their two eyes closed without, oh, somebody come and knock on their door, somebody come and snatch their car while they are sleeping. It has reduced drastically. Even when we have not gotten there, but we are making progress. So the governor has been able to put on so many machinery on ground. It's just for the masses to begin to embrace, because we are all neighbors. So if there's crime going on in my area, I should be able to rescue you. Instead of bringing my phone, oh, there's a chief here. So what do? We're supposed to begin to help ourselves to see so that we can have a steady society. Like what I've said before, there is no nation in the world where it is 100% crime free. No. But basically, Edo, we are making progress.
We are making progress. All right, Doc, do you share their views? They said, Edo, in terms of security, we are doing
But I could have easily
just
agreed
great.
with him, but for three reasons. Number one, last year, December, before I came back from church, my house was burgled and my properties were stolen. Till today, I reported to the police. Till today, nothing was done. Nothing. So I don't know how you expect me, who has been a direct victim of insecurity, to agree that Edo is making progress. Number two, you are aware of the court-related clashes and has claimed several lives in Edo State. And even till now, that fear, that palpable fear, is still in the minds of our people. That, you don't even know, where bullets will come from next and all that, because of the proliferation of arms, in this state. So I could have easily agreed with him, but for all those court clashes that has taken, several lives, even up to some in my area here not too long ago, somebody was beheaded. I'm talking of Isium, right in his shop, and all of that. So I don't know how you expect me to agree that Edo is making progress. And the event that occurred in Airport Road, where people were conducting themselves peacefully, and you could hear music, people were dancing, people were rejoicing. The governorship candidate of the APC, Monday Okpebolo, was there, Philip Shaibu, and other people. They were just in a procession, peaceful procession, and then somebody made an attempt, not even made, the commissioner of police, the SY commissioner of police, what's his name again, former commissioner of police now has been deployed, who was right at the airport. And then the state leader of the party telling him, Oga, I'm seeing people outside, though. They are wielding weapons. Please, sir, why don't you prevail on them so that they can leave this place? Instead of the former commissioner of police to approach those people with a view to getting them to leave the place, he left the airport after making calls. He left the airport through the entry gate and left. Not up to how many minutes that he left, we saw what happened, where a police officer, a serving police officer, was killed in an attempt to prevent that bullet from hitting Monday Okpebolo, the governorship candidate of the APC. So I don't know how you expect me to agree that insecurity, Edo is making progress, given these three scenarios that I was a witness to, especially the first two, where I'm a direct victim, that's in my house. And the second one, the guy I know who sells cement, that was beheaded.
All right.
So
Edo is
not
well,
making progress.
okay. Now, gentlemen, you have 1 minute each to call it a wrap, to summarize your point. Generally speaking, let me start from you, Honorable. Edo at 33. How would you rate it? We'll touch some areas.
Okay. Though at 33,
1 minute.
we have come a long way since 1991, and we are progressing. What we need to do is to look into other areas where we have deficits and work hard to ensure that we move the state forward. And so far, right now, in the agricultural aspect, Edo used to be one of those leaders in the palm rubber production and palm oil. So the governor can do more encourage, give out loans so that people can go into farming.
Famine. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable. Well, Apostle Alfred, 1 minute.
Yes, Edo at 33.
Yes.
By the grace of God, the government just launched the 30 years master plan. And if properly followed, in the next 30 years, I see the second Dubai, Edo as the second Dubai.
Second Dubai.
Yes, if you follow the master plan.
Okay. Thank you. Doc?
Edo at 33. Well, we have tried, but there's room for improvement. Edo needs to quickly invest in wealth creating structures. We need to now start thinking of how to build on the dreams of our founding fathers. We have to bring back the old communal farms. I think that is each time I go back to the framework setting that established the old communal farms, I just say if we replicate this, Edo will be self-sufficient in terms of food production. We need to go back to the good old days where Edo was a hub of education, where Amritsar University was amongst the best in the country, where Agriculture was among the best in the country, where our schools were, I finished from a public primary school, a public secondary school. Today I have a PhD. So where children of the poor can access, education and grow to the height where they could attain self-actualization.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Well, I'm a product of Oluwa Primary School. Yeah, I went to Oluwa Primary School. Are you surprised? I did. Oluwa Primary School. Great time, good times. Anyway, you've heard them. Edo at 33. We are not where we ought to be, but we are not where we used to be. The parameters, they are there. Politics aside, how would you rate Edo? More can be done, more should be done, and more is still yet to be done. Congratulations, Edo State, for turning 33 is not a main fate. Despite a political affiliation, we all know that somehow, at least, in pidgin English, we did try. we did try. Gentlemen, thank you so much.